Beowulf, fitt 26 in modern English. Beowulf, son of Ecgtheow, spoke. Now we seafarers come from far, desire to say that we intend to go to Helach. We have been treated here quite after our desires. Thou hast served us well. If then I can by any means gain on earth more of thy heart's affection, Lord of men, than I have so far done, ready I'll be at once for warlike deeds. If I learn this across the circuit of the sea, that those around thy borders threaten harm, as enemies have done in times gone by, I'll bring 1,000 thanes and heroes to thy help. As for Helach, lord of the Geats, I know, though he is young, that he, his people's shepherd, will further me by word and deed, so that I may show my esteem for thee by deeds, and bring to thy rescue my shafted spear, the succour of my might, when thou hast need of men. And then if Frithric, the king's son, decides to come to Geatish courts, he shall find friends in plenty there. For him who has good parts himself, far lands are visited with greater good. Hrothgar addressed him in return. The wise lord put these speeches in thy mind. Never heard I a man talk more discreetly at so young an age. Strong art thou in thy might, and ripe in mind, wise in thy spoken words. I count it probable, if it falls out that spear or battle fierce and grim, disease or knife, takes off the son of Hrethel, takes thy prince, the shepherd of thy people, and thou hast thy life, that the sea-roving Geats would have no better man to choose as king, as treasure-guard of warriors, than thyself, if thou dost will to rule the kingdom of thy kin. Thy spirit pleases me more as time goes on, dear Beowulf. Thou hast effected that to both the nations, Spear-Danes and people of the Geats, there shall be peace in common. Wars shall cease, the vengeful enmities which erewhile they endured, that while I govern this wide realm there shall be interchange of treasure, and many a man shall greet his fellow with good things across the water's expanse where the gannet flies. The ringed ships shall bring over the seas gifts and tokens of regard. I know the people are of steadfast build, both in their dealings with friend and foe, blameless in all respects after old custom. Then did the protector of nobles, Healfdena's son, give him within the hall 12 valued gifts, and bade him go in health, visit his own dear people, quickly return again. Then the king, noble in lineage, the Scyldings' prince, kissed the best of thanes, and clasped him round the neck. Tears streamed down the face of the grey-haired warrior. Very old and wise, he had thought of 2 issues, but knew one was more likely, that they would never be allowed to see each other more, brave men in council. The man was so beloved by him that he could not hold back his surging sorrow, but in his bosom, fast in the bonds of his heart, a secret longing after the dear man burned in his blood. Then Beowulf, champion brave with gold, exulting in his treasure, trod the greensward. The ship which rode at anchor waited its owning lord. Then as they went was Hrothgar's bountifulness often praised. That was an altogether blameless king, until old age deprived him of the joys of power, old age which has oftentimes caused harm to many.